During the last several weeks, I've had numerous amounts of people asking me if I was getting nervous about getting married today. This question always surprised me because I found myself consistently answering with, why would I be nervous? This is the easiest decision I've ever made. But it got me thinking about different times that I felt more anxious in our relationship through the years. I think I was more nervous picking you up on our first date, only to have your older brother follow us in his giant pickup truck as he glared at me through his rearview mirror. I was more nervous when we went bowling that night at Elgin Lanes, and I had the decision to make of letting you win or trying to impress you with my mad skills. Turns out that it didn't even matter because even when I was trying to show off, you still ended up beating me. I got even more nervous at the end of the night, dropping you off in the driveway as we sat in silence for almost 10 minutes because you weren't going to get out of the car until you got your goodnight kiss, and you were waiting for me to make the first move. I was nervous when you invited me over to meet your mom for dinner because she was cooking something called smoked butt. And I wondered if I was going to have to be polite and tell her it was delicious even if it wasn't. Luckily, the smoked butt was pretty damn tasty. Thank you, Laura. I believe I was more nervous the day when I came home to find roughly 100 different pairs of shoes thrown all around our apartment, and you curled up in the middle of the floor having a meltdown because you couldn't find the one pair of shoes that you wanted to wear. I do remember you warning me, Ryan, don't you dare tell anyone that happened. So I figured what better time to share it during our wedding. I was actually more nervous when I bought the ring and decided to take your dad out to Portillo's and ask for his permission to marry you over a delicious Italian beef. I really wasn't worried about him saying no, to be honest. I was more nervous trying to find the perfect way to steer the conversation from him talking about his hot rods, motorcycles, and airplanes to marrying his daughter. I was most nervous today to wonder how you think I'd look in this suit because I wanted to look perfect for you on our wedding day. That's the line that was going to get me. My philosophy in life is that it requires balance to achieve true happiness. So there may be some days where I really want to go for a bike ride, but you want to pick out bed sheets and pillow covers. There's going to be nights when I'm going to want us to go to a concert together, but you want to stay home with me and watch The Bachelor season finale. Andrea, we balance each other out so well, and that's why I'm beyond confident to be in our relationship and to share the rest of our lives together. My vow to you is to always strive forward and give you my all even through hard times. I will fight for you. I will work with you. I'm not always going to say yes, dear, and I may tell you that I don't like your outfit from time to time, but you will always get honesty from me. You have given me many opportunities to better myself, and that is something that I never take for granted. I always want to reflect the love that you have given me back onto you and everyone else in my life. I vow to always be constantly improving physically, mentally, and emotionally to better myself for the both of us. I've always felt this quote from my favorite band, Radiohead. I snuck it in. It defines the way I feel about you. You are my center when I spin away. That simple line has such deep meaning for me because it defines everything you've ever been for me. You know how quickly I can get lost when I'm driving, and how easily I get lost in my own head. But you have always been my center every time my life has spun out of control. My vow to you is always to be the center of your life and do everything in my power to help us achieve happiness and success through positive choices during our future life decisions together, such as getting a house, having children, getting a few more cats, and a dog, and another baby, and maybe another cat. We will always be together, balancing each other out and being each other's center for the rest of our lives.
Ryan, first of all, I love you. The love you have shown me over the last 5 years is breathtaking. You've loved me through my many, many many, many, many flaws, and through my victories. My most precious memories all include you. You are my best friend, my favorite person in the entire world. I want to share every high and every low of every single day with you from now on. You make me laugh harder, smile brighter, and experience greater joy and love than I had ever imagined possible. I know that I am a greater and more whole person today, and your love is the reason. Today I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and to inspire you, to laugh with you, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, when life seems easy and when it becomes hard, when our love is simple and when it takes a little effort. I promise to cherish you and to always take your side. Although I will be imperfect, I pledge to be sensitive and respectful of your unique talents, abilities, and quirks, but I'm still going to tease you about your navigational difficulties. I pledge to lend you strength for all of your dreams, even if those dreams include standing in one spot for 6 hours for a Radiohead concert. Most of all, I promise to never give up on us, even when we can't agree on which way is the right way to fold pants. Through our union, we can accomplish more than I ever could alone. I believe in you. I vow to be true and faithful as long as we both shall live. I give you my heart, knowing that you will care for it and nurture it with all that you have. These are my vows to you, and I give them today and all of the days of your life.
It gives me great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.